Everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics, and welcome to the first of many episodes of Greedy Oppressive Predators, or GOP for short. Just a coincidence, though.
They're not sending their best. They're sending people that have lots of problems. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
So an Idaho County Republican was recorded on a call recently talking about infiltrating the local Democratic Party and stealing their funds. I know, it sounds crazy, right? I assure you, this is allegedly completely true. An Idaho resident named John Grimm recorded a conversation with Dan Bell. Now, Dan Bell is a Central Committee youth chair for the Republican Party in, I believe it's pronounced Kootenai County, Idaho. And he told Bell that the plan was to recruit Republicans to run as Democrats and to get them elected as precinct captains. So if you guys have been watching my show for a while, you know this sounds a lot like what they did down in Florida, but it is a bit different. I mean, they're at least that we know of, they're not paying people to run and pretend to be Democrats, but we'll see as this goes on. So this Bell guy said, quote, "Long story short, we want to take over the Democrat Party. And quote, we're going to do a bum rush on Thursday and Friday so that our people are on the ballot and theirs aren't." Bell also told this guy that the undercover Republicans would then elect an, quote, anti-Semitic troll to be the Democratic Party chair for the county. So the person that Bell was hoping to install as the chairperson is a man named David J. Riley. On this recorded call, Bell said that Riley had been described as a, quote, racist, anti-Semitic Holocaust denier. So he wanted this Holocaust denier in position in order to shut down meetings and to steal Democratic donations. Bell told Grimm, quote, he's going to revamp their website. He's going to take donations and spend that on conservative causes. And Bell admitted that this isn't the first time that the Republicans had tried to implement this strategy. He told Grimm that they tried this same tactic back in 2014, but it just wasn't successful. However, Bell said, quote, we have a much stronger effort than they did in 2014. I think we can actually pull it off this time. So their other goal in this covert plan was to, quote, expose businesses and organizations that supported liberal causes. Bell said, quote, we can scatter the freaking cockroaches. They're talking about infiltrating, lying and cheating, infiltrating and placing operatives, Republican operatives, in the Democratic Party and then stealing the Democrats' money. And he's calling people who support Democrats cockroaches. I love irony. Anyway, so Grimm, who had secretly recorded this call, he ran for county sheriff in 2020. And he describes himself as a staunch conservative. But he told news outlets that he recorded this call because he says he doesn't completely trust this central committee, and he thinks that they've, quote, gone too far. Grimm said, quote, I know from personal observation that certain members of the KCRCC, which is the central committee, are masters of deception with an ability to twist the meaning of their own statements. That's a guy who's conservative. That's a Republican. So now that this scheme has become public, the current chair of the local Democratic Party said that they're looking into options to deal with this. And he said legal and otherwise. So if it's possible for them to take legal action against these people or against, I guess, this committee, that's what they're planning to do to deal with this. I know that there are so many issues on the Democratic side. I know that a lot of them play games, they are underhanded, but mostly within their own party, mostly to progressives, right? They do shady stuff. They do stuff that is unethical immoral, amoral, typically to their own, typically to progressives, to keep the left, people like me, from rising up in the party. Republicans are just taking allegedly illegal action, like what is going down in Florida with the ghost candidate case and this. So anyway, this is a new segment I'll be doing to highlight some of these greedy, oppressive predators. Thanks so much for watching and listening, guys. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.